Good morning, dear boys and girls. Welcome once again to our weeks of video classes. Today, Monday, 15th of March 2021. Let's start our 6th unit with the grammar and the little bit of vocabulary that is left. Now with the thought for the day. What's the thought for the day? It always seems impossible until it's done. It always seems impossible until it is done. This is spoken by a great black president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. You must have heard or at least read the story, the life struggle of Nelson Mandela, who became the president after spending 26 years in the prison. Now, for what did he go to the prison? He didn't go to the prison just for sake of going and staying in the prison. He was a great black leader. South Africa is ruled by 10% of Europeans who settled in South Africa, ruling the 90% of the blacks of Africa, original inhabitants of Africa. And during this struggle, he preached just like Gandhiji, non-violence. So he was kept in prison for 26 years so that the apartheid, the black contempt or racist feeling or the racist law that was followed by the whites or the Europeans ruling Africa. So he was fighting for the equal rights of Africans. And he spent 26 years. And during this time he had many words of wisdom for his people. Now one such thought or quote is, it always seems impossible until it's done. So it's a wise word. He says, nothing is impossible. If you think it is possible, it can be done. You don't put the word in before it and make it impossible. If you decide that you can do it, it will be done. The mind does what the heart feels. So if your mind must be made strong, telling I can do it. Yes, all must have watched the movie Three Idiots, in which he tells, tell the heart. He goes on repeating that word. Yes, all is well, all is well. That means what? When the heart knows it is all is well, the mind automatically reacts to it and it feels the chemical reaction of doing complete, knowing that everything is going to be okay. So also in our life, we should never ever feel that things are impossible for us. We should just keep trying. So 26 years spent in the jail, Nelson Mandela came out to be the ruling president of South Africa. So it's a success story. If he had to spend 26 years in the jail thinking that he cannot lead his people, yes, then it would have been impossible for him to. But every moment he spent in the prison, he thought of the welfare of his people. He wanted the black people to know that they can succeed ruling their own country by overthrowing the white rulers. Okay, so with this thought, let's go to the vocabulary Proverbs on page number 93. Now what are Proverbs? Proverbs are, Telugu you call as Samitalu, and in Hindi we call it as Kahavat. So you find Proverbs are some wise sayings. Over the years, people have generalized certain things that happens. So every drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Ocean is made when all the waters around the world gather and a huge body of water is formed. Yes, it doesn't mean that every drop is counted. No, it gets mingled in the mass of the water. So every cloud has a silver lining. When it's thundering and ready to rain, you can see when it goes on raining, clouds form, you find the clouds with the lightning. Very beautiful. Sometimes when you capture it on the camera, you can find that the cloud is surrounded by a silver light. That means what? Cloud is rainy, wet, moist, dampening feeling, whereas the lightning is a sign of showing that everything can be changed. Light is of brightness, happy things. So every cloud has a silver lining. So like this, these quotations or quotes, they are called as proverbs, which have a many meaning. Sometimes I write thought for the day also. A stitch in time saves nine. Make hay while the sun shines. All these are old sayings. Spare the rod and spoil the child. These are all quotes which hold deep meaning. Okay, so now we are having some proverbs here. They are asking you to connect it with the, complete the proverb. So we have the match the following. Match the first one with the correct choice of in the part B. Okay, so try to do this homework. Now we have some examples given here. Tit for tat. Where there is a will, there is a way. A bad workman always blames his tools. That is true. A bad workman always blames the tool. Tool means when he is working, he doesn't want to work. He always finds faults that the tool is not sharp or this tool is not suitable for this purpose. So if he is a good worksman, definitely any tool, he will make it useful. Okay, so that's the meaning here. So here, some Hindi, Telugu one proverb also is giving, Kukka kaatuki cheppu debba. Yes, Kukka kaatuki cheppu debba. It's important to know the meaning of proverbs before we use. That is true. You cannot use any proverb anytime. Yes, sometimes in the class I use, empty vessels make more noise. That means children who don't want to learn, they find some excuse to go on wasting their time. That means something not going to fill your head. Definitely you will not find anything interesting. Yes, so there are many proverbs which, yes, barking dog seldom bites. A person who goes on howling or shouting or finding fault with others is nothing, because only empty threats are there. He will not harm anybody just like that. Okay, so there are many proverbs. Here you can find 10 proverbs are given. You have to complete the proverbs in the match the following. Okay. Now we come to the next part of the learning, that is grammar. We have grammar, we are going to see simple past tense and past continuous tense. We already learned it in the previous unit, simple past tense and past continuous tense. Now what past tense itself means, the action is already done. Past tense means the action is already done. Whereas past continuous tense means what? This action was taking place in the past at this particular moment. Okay, at this moment what is happening was happening in the past also at this particular moment. That's the meaning. That means the action was continuing in that time, in the past. Okay, so suppose I had attended a wedding on Saturday. Saturday morning 11 o'clock I went for the wedding. So today 11 o'clock I am remembering about it. So it is past 2 days. Action is already done on the Saturday. I am remembering it on Monday. So at this time on Saturday I was attending the wedding. Understood? I was attending. That means the action was continuing in the past. So these two we already learned. Past tenses, action is already completed. Continuous means it was happening in the past. Okay, so the verb or the action will have ing form. At the same time it will have the past auxiliary verb, that is was or were. Okay, whereas in the past tense, action only will change it into simple regular or irregular verb. Come will become came. Yes, begin will become began. Like this, the action word will just be changed into simple past tense. Clear? Now we have exercise given for us here on page number 94. On page 93 we start with this explanation is given. On page 94 there is a paragraph given. They are asking you to fill it. Read the following paragraph and fill in the blanks with simple past or past continuous tense. Whatever is required, the verb is given in the bracket. Using that bracket verb, you have to complete it according to what you think is correct. Whether it should be in the simple past or it should be in the past continuous. So, while Swami's father dashed the newspaper, while Swami's father, that means two actions are taking place here. While Swami's father was reading, so it is happening. Past continuous, action was taking place. Was reading the newspaper, Swami dashed to it. Swami listened to it. His father was reading, Swami listened. Okay, Swami was listening to it, you should not tell. One will be in the past continuous tense, that automatically the other one will become simple past. Two actions do not happen at the same time. Okay, so one happened in the past, one is happening, continuing to happen. So like that you complete all the paragraph using the verbs that are given in the bracket. See which is correct. Whether simple past is correct or simple past continuous is correct. Accordingly you fill the dashes. Now we come to the next part, the 94, editing. Third Roman number in the grammar. What is editing? I already told you editing. Every sentence will have a mistake. And that mistake what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to correct it and rewrite it. Many are not doing that. Even in the exam I noticed children don't rewrite it. Or you are writing it in paragraph. Wrong. Don't write it in paragraph. Write sentence wise. Which sentence is corrected? Only that sentence you should write. Please don't write what the sentence has no correction. Don't write that sentence. And check where is the question. Whether beginning of the sentence is starting, number is starting, or at the end of the sentence the number is ending. You should notice that. Unless you notice it, you cannot correct it. Okay. Now there is a paragraph here. Akbar was on his way for dining room. Hira Chand was brought to him. At the same time, a messenger came to say that the queen was ill. Akbar left Hira Chand and spent the whole morning by his sick wife. By the time he returned to a dining room, his meal was cold. He ordered a fresh meal. It took so long to get the meal ready that Akbar began to felt ill. Now see, there are very obvious, very well you can notice the corrections. Now what is the first one? So you have to write number one, write sentence wise. Please don't continue the sentences. Don't continue the numbers. In the first sentence, Akbar was on his way for the dining room. Do we say Akbar was on his way for the dining room? See, next sentence, Hira Chand was brought to him. No correction in that. Only the first sentence is wrong. In that, what is that? Akbar was on his way for the dining room. Akbar was on his way to the dining room. So, the correction is for, underline for, then correct the sentence. Akbar was on his way to the dining room. So the correction is 2. Now same way the next sentence. Hira Chand was brought to him. No correction in that. The sentence has no number for it. 2 sentences are found there, but only one sentence has a mistake. Next sentence. At the same time a messenger come to say that the king was ill. Come to say, messenger came. So come is wrong. So what will you change the word into? Past tense. Came. So the second sentence in the action is rewrite. Keep a gap. Write next sentence. So it should be at the same time a messenger will become came. So the corrected word is came. Came to say that the queen was ill. That the queen was ill. So my corrected word is came. So like this you have to write next 3, next 4, like that. Please complete all. I shall send you the answers later. I think you understood what I wanted you to learn now. See that the proverbs are completed. Match the following. Match it up in your textbooks. Need not write it in the classwork. Write it in the textbook. Even this, the paragraph is in the class textbook. Fill up in the paragraph. Fill up the past tense or past continuous tense in your textbook. But see that you write the editing in your classwork book. Do what underline the mistakes in your textbook, correct it and rewrite the sentences in your classwork book. I think you understood. I shall be sending you last week's answers and notes, whatever I asked you to do. Please, if you have not done it, please write down in your classwork book. Check out all your answers along with mine, and then if any corrections, write it. Okay, and complete this work that I have given you. So I shall give it to you next week. I shall send the answers for you, post the answers for you. Have a good day. God bless you.